The House will be in order. For what purposes does the gentleman from Maine seek recognition?
Madam Speaker, I ask for unanimous consent to address the House.
Without objection. The gentleman is recognized.
Thank you. Last Wednesday night, a terrible tragedy befell my hometown of Lewiston. The following is a reading from the daily devotional.
The gentleman will suspend. Members will take their conversations off the floor. The gentleman is recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The following is a reading from the daily devotional, Streams in the Desert, from October 25. Hitherto have ye asked nothing in my name. Ask and you shall receive, that your joy may be full. John 16:24. During the Civil War, a man had an only son who enlisted in the armies of the Union. The father was a banker, and although he consented to his son's going, it seemed as if it would break his heart to let him go. He became deeply interested in the soldier boys, and whenever he saw a uniform, his heart went out as he thought of his own dear boy. He spent his time, neglected his business, gave his money to caring for the soldiers who came home invalid. His friends remonstrated with him, saying he had no right to neglect his business and spend so much time upon the soldiers, so he fully decided to give it all up. After he had come to this decision, there stepped into his bank one day a private soldier in a faded, worn uniform who showed in his face and hands the marks of the hospital. The poor fellow was fumbling in his pocket to get something or other when the banker saw him and, perceiving his purpose, said to him, "My dear fellow, I cannot do anything for you today. I'm extremely busy. You will have to go to your headquarters. The officers there will look after you." Still, the poor convalescent stood, not seeming to fully understand what was said to him. Still, he fumbled in his pockets and by drew out a scrap of paper on which there were a few lines written with a pencil and laid the soiled sheet before the banker. On it he found these words, "Dear Father, this is one of my comrades who was wounded in the last fight and has been in the hospital. Please receive him as myself, Charlie." In a moment, all the resolutions of indifference which this man made flew away. He took the boy to his palatial home, put him in Charlie's room, gave him Charlie's seat at the table, kept him until food and rest and love had brought him back to health, and then sent him back again to imperil his life for the flag. Now you will see what I will do. Exodus 6:1. Mr. Speaker, I ask for a moment of silence. Madam Speaker, I ask for a moment of silence, and with that I yield back.